So this is a car mukbang. I'm outside. I had to come get some stuff done. I was originally supposed to get my hair cut again today, but I was going to a beauty school, but my nail appointment ran over the time that I needed to leave by, so I had to just cancel it. So I'm gonna just get it cut on Monday. But yeah, y'all, I have to go back and get my nail fixed. Look at this shit. Look at this. That's how they're supposed to look, but look what happened. So anyway though, so I'm gonna do a mukbang and we're just gonna talk for a little bit. It's not gonna be super long because all I have is some fruit. This fruit is from, me and Babe call him Fruit Bay, but basically there is this guy we see around town. He has fruit on a cart, like I used to see him all the time in Oakland, so it's not new to me, but I was so happy when I saw it out here. I normally get just mango, pineapple, and watermelon, but sometimes they don't have mango, so I normally will get watermelon, pineapple, and sometimes if I'm in the mood, either cantaloupe or like honeydew or something, but I have to be in the mood for it. So most of the time I get pineapple and watermelon and tahini and lime. No salt, none of that, because I'm like, girl, the pressure. But yeah, so we're just gonna talk. I'm gonna eat my fruit because my God, I love watermelon, pineapple, and mangoes. And especially when it's from the cart. And I'm gonna tell you about some family stuff that's been going on. So, among the things that happened last year, one of my mom's brothers passed away. Another one. So, as you know, after my grandma passed, one uncle passed away about 6 months later. And another uncle passed away at the end of the year last year. So, yesterday, one of her other brothers had a stroke. Y'all, I was like, Lord, have mercy. So, at first, he wasn't responsive for hours, right? They didn't know he was gonna wake up or what. So he finally wakes up, fussing, acting a fool like he normally do. He didn't say thank you because my mom was on the phone with him, because I was actually out with Mike and stuff, running errands, taking care of business, whatever. So we were out, and when we came back, she was telling me how he was on the phone with her talking, and he just started to mumble, and then he fell out. And she didn't know what happened, so she called the only sister that is down there. And it's mad windy out here in Stockton too, I'm sorry. So she called the only sister that lives down there, and she went over there and they called the ambulance, and he had a stroke. His mouth is twisted and his arm is twisted, she said. So I'm just praying that he continues to get better, but you know, we're not gonna go into why that happened. Well, I feel like it happened. I'm gonna say I think it was karma a little bit. Damn, I was checking my little car. Little Dory is like, oh my God, I hate driving on the freeway when it's windy. Woo! Chile! I'll be over it immediately. So, but mango stuff. So, I want to talk to you about like tipping and stuff, right? So, when you go to a service, example, like a nail shop or a hair salon, when you pay them, like say your service is like $50, right? That is not their tip. That's not the money they keep. That goes towards the shop and keeping the shop up or whatever they're doing, keeping their business going, stuff like that, paying bills. The tip is for them personally, especially if they have employees. What you pay them actually goes towards that as well. So if they have an employee, they have to pay salaries, you know? So I kind of hate people who don't tip anybody. Like, I always try to tip at least $6+ depending on what I'm getting done. Like, if I just got my eyebrows done, which is $10, I would normally tip like $6, right? I'm like, you know, but I got everything done today. I got my feet done. I haven't got my feet done in a long time, honey. I ain't got no reason. It's been cold as hell. For what? It just started getting warm like 2 days ago. So anyway, if you don't tip, start tipping, because imagine doing your job. If you don't work in the service industry, i.e. a hair person, a janitor, any of that, you won't understand how important a tip is, a waitress, all that stuff. you don't get it. But corporate, you don't require tips, but it's important to tip because a lot of people live off of those tips. So just be nice and tip, and don't be fucking stingy. Like, seriously, guys. I'm so sorry this video is so late in the week. I was supposed to do it earlier this week. This week has been kind of hectic. Next week is going to be hectic. I have to take my mom to get surgery on Tuesday. Wednesday, my bae is coming out here. Then the rest of the week, we're going to be pretty much prepping for the wedding on Saturday and stuff like that. So people walking by, of course, I'm talking to myself. But, yeah, so I don't know. Like, sometimes I feel like I don't know what to talk about. But people, wow. I hate wearing fucking white. I hate it. I hate it so much. But I had this cute white shirt that was on sale from JCPenney, and I really wanted to try to put it together. But you know what? I'm over it. And I have to go back to the nail shop at 3:30 because they're going to fix my nail for me. Sometimes I just be quiet over it. I don't want to make this video over like 10 minutes because, this is a quick mukbang, I guess you call it. And people, I asked on like Instagram and stuff and Facebook, what did you guys like want to see from me, stuff like that. And a couple of people said like mukbangs and just like story times and stuff like that. I don't know, like I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like I've told you guys all the crazy stuff that's been going on since last year. So yikes. I have to like think about some stuff that's happened in my life. I don't believe in making up stories. I'm not a fake fraudulent person. For show. Ain't gonna do it for YouTube. Oh, but yeah. But girl, honey, let me tell you, sweet tea, okay? But yeah, my mom's going in surgery. She has, you guys know, if you don't know, if you're like fairly new or haven't seen me before, she has that kidney failure, so she's on dialysis right now. So she has had several surgeries to replace her stents in her arm, her neck. She's done her neck a couple times. She hates doing it in her neck. She said it's really painful. Her arm is really painful too, but that's the main stent that she has. So she's basically having a bleed in that arm, and it's like this big, y'all. I'm not joking. I touched it the other day and it had a heartbeat. I was like, oh my God, I'm so stressed. I hate when that happens. So they kept trying to postpone her fucking surgery. And I was getting mad, right? Because I was with her when she first went to the hospital for almost 28 days. And I was there every single night, except for maybe once when I went to go home and wash clothes. And that was it. Well, I washed clothes, you know what I'm trying to say, but like, my dad would come home, wash clothes, and I would just come back that same night. But I was so mad because I'm like, I need them to make sure they're taking you seriously, that they know this is an issue, this is real. So they finally called her back, was like, oh, come back in Tuesday. You know what? Y'all are ashy, okay? Y'all better start taking her seriously. Because I'm not a mean or like person that goes fighting everywhere. But when it comes to my mom and people that I love, I will act a fool. Do you understand? It will go down. Because I acted a fool when she was in the hospital the first time. And I don't care. I'll do it again. Because they was acting like she was about to die. And they were just kind of walking around waiting for her to die, quote unquote. And I wasn't having that, okay? Not my God, okay? I was like, So I just started praying and talking to her. And like, I in the middle of the night, I had this sensation. Almost like I could feel her giving up. And I felt like this darkness in the room, and I was just like, let me get up and talk to her, because she too quiet. So I got up and I just started talking to her, and I was like, Mom, if I have kids, I don't want to just tell them about you. I want them to experience you, and I just started talking to her, and I was like, I know you're tired, I know, please don't give up yet, blah blah. So that's my best friend. I love my mom so much. So she eventually started getting better, and she's just been doing good. Sometimes it's hard, and I completely understand. It's annoying having to be poked every other day, and all the tests done and all that shit, So just keep her in your prayers, you guys. Keep our family in your prayers. Because that shit is crazy as hell. Whew. But yesterday I went to go, I'm just talking about random shit because this is what y'all wanted, okay? So yesterday I went to go get like a girdle. I'm not ashamed. Just to everything up for the wedding. And I went to Lane Bryant and I found the dress I'm gonna wear to the wedding. Oh my god, you guys, so cute. I can't show you because Sherelle might watch this and I don't want to see it till the day I'm wedding. So whatchamacallit, I was originally gonna wear a romper, and then I thought we are going to be drinking alcohol. Then I realized I go to the bathroom so much when I drink. I drink a lot of water during the day because water is good as fuck. And I'm like, damn, if I drink alcohol, I'm gonna go pee every 5 minutes, like literally every 5 minutes. So I was like, I could just save myself some time and not do that. So I decided to wear a dress instead with a girdle under it. So I'm gonna have to cut a hole in the girdle. It's my girdle. Goddamn, I paid for it. Shit. I didn't want to get the one that went all the way up here because like ever since I got my breast reduction, I don't feel the need to push my titties up as much because they just naturally sit. They're starting to drop a little bit because of course it's been a few years since I had the surgery, but nothing crazy, I'll just wear a bra. Oh shit. I'll just wear a bra, and that just shook my whole car. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. And push them up that way. But I'm really excited, and then it's gonna be like, I love when people have an event, right? And then they have like a party and then an after party. I be feeling like, ooh, an after party, So she said she's gonna have like an after party at her house and shit like that. So I'm excited. I'm excited for everybody to meet my bae and stuff like that because I think a few people haven't met them yet. So Sherelle's met them. They're fine. She actually loves my boo. Sherelle loves my boo. She's like, oh, she's so great, blah blah blah. And it's just funny because I don't know, they get along so well. I love when that happens, but my bae is like a great person, and I'm just excited to be with them around people, so. But we've also been friends for 6 years, so it will be kind of hard not to meet them, but we, what I'm saying. And I still can't believe that we're coming up on like a year anniversary because we were friends for so long, and we talked about it a long time. We dated for a while before we got together and stuff like that. So, I don't know how to explain it. So this is this is the best relationship I've ever been in, right? This person's like everything I prayed for and more. No, for real, and I'm like, wow, so how some people meet their soulmates when they like 20 something and 21, 25, whatever, and that's beautiful, great, wonderful, fantastic. But I met them when I was 25, but we wasn't together until last year. So it was just nice to, I guess, take it slow for once. Sometimes you could just take it slow. And they were not rushing. They were like, I'm going to take this fucking slow, and we're going to really just take our time with it. And I think that's what really made it important, it's going to make it stick longer, so to speak. So, my boo's like a creative as well. So, it's nice when they see me doing my art and I see them doing their art. It's really just cool. You know what I'm saying? When you just mesh with somebody, it's cool as fuck. But yeah, so I don't personally believe in putting all my business on Instagram and Facebook, I know a lot of people love to put their relationship online. That's cute. Do you, boo-boo? But I don't know, I just feel like, who cares? You know what I'm trying to say? It's not so much I'm hiding it. It's just who cares if I'm with somebody? You know what I'm trying to say? I care, of course, they care. But who cares? Nobody's gonna jump over windows and brooms and fences and shit to be like, who are you talking to? Nobody cares. Who cares? People get in relationships all the time. As long as me and that person are happy and we're working towards a good relationship, I don't think that it's that deep, to put it on Instagram and stuff like that. I don't know. Social media is weird. When I was growing up, Facebook had MySpace had just came out when I was a senior in high school. That either made you feel really old or really young. So it's just like, I didn't grow up with it. I had the internet where you had to plug it into the into the phone jack, because you needed that connection. I had that internet where you could not be on the phone and internet at the same time. I had that kind of internet growing up. So I came from a place where I didn't need to put everything on social media. You know what I'm saying? So it always confusions me when I see people putting it's some people who post everything, and I have to unfollow. If you post everything, get a fucking life, bro. Get a life. I'm sorry. If you're not getting paid to post every single thing, get a life, bro. Like, seriously. Like, I know for a fact, I have a couple people who follow me from YouTube who be like, hey, how are you? Blah, blah. But I know for a fact, nobody is sitting around waiting for me to drop a fucking picture or anything on Instagram or Snapchat. And if you are, please don't. Move on with your life. It's not that deep. Like, I appreciate people supporting me. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, it's like, it's not that deep to where you need to sit there and be like, you know what? I'm about to post, oh, I just went to Sephora, which I did just go to Sephora. Don't judge me. I had to get a new eyeshadow primer. Okay? It's a point. So I'm not gonna post it though. For what? Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, it's weird because I see people my age doing that, and I'm like, we grew up in a time where we literally know what it's like to not have social media. And it's like, some of them act like they're 22 years old and they just need to post, hey, I took a dump. Like, oh my God, I saw somebody say that the other day, like, oh, I just went to the bathroom, I had a healthy poop. Bitch, don't nobody give a fuck about you taking a poop. Boy, if you don't get your motherfucking ass out of here, all stanky booty ass. So, I know I'm awful at mukbangs, but when I start talking, I can't eat and talk at the same time, because I feel like I'm gonna start choking on like the juice from the food or whatever, the fruit. And then, you know what? I swear to God, I have extra saliva glands. My mouth be so juicy sometimes for no fucking reason. I swear to God it does. I know y'all be like, yeah, okay. I swear. Sometimes I just be sitting down and my mouth would just start to juice. I'll be like, oh, damn, come on, man. Come on. But yeah. Of course, I'm not going to finish all this, but I did want to try to eat something because I hadn't had anything since this morning. And it was like a little something too. So I didn't want anything hella heavy. I love fruit. I could eat fruit day and night and water and be fine. I'm going to get my ass on that Beyonce diet in a minute, shit. Beyonce says she didn't have no sugar, no carbs, no bread, no nothing. Like, no fish, no meat, nothing. All that girl was eating was hopes and dreams. I was like, dum-de-dum. But that's dedication. And I told myself, I'm gonna stop playing. Like, if y'all haven't watched the Beyonce documentary on Netflix, Homecoming, now I'm not a stan for Beyonce. I do like her music. But if you haven't watched it, just go watch it. Especially if you're a person of color and you feel discouraged, like a woman like me. Like, I didn't get the job. I went to the interview that I was getting ready for last video. I didn't get the job. And then on top of that, I didn't tell y'all about the ticket. Ooh, Chile, hold on. Let me tell y'all about the ticket. But please go and watch that Beyonce Netflix documentary, okay? It's amazing. It's powerful. And make you want to get up and take over the world. So I'm going to tell you about the ticket, then I'm going to go. Because this video is on 20 minutes. So, let me tell y'all. So, I went to the courthouse. Now, I remind you, I've been to court one time for a ticket when I was like 24. And that one, I took an L because I was speeding, and I took that. But it was in a school zone at 4 o'clock in the morning. We digress. So, but he was cussing me out, though. We're not going to go there, though. We're not going to go there. So, this ticket, right? So, I get there, it's this white man on the phone, because I'm just say it like it fucking is. It's this white man on the phone. He sees this list, right? And I guess it was in alphabetical order. My name is Amiri Benson, right? My mom hooked it up. So when I graduated high school, I went first. Was one of the first couple of rows. I was like, I'm done. I can leave the stage. So, whatchamacall? So we're there. He sees the list. He gets pissed, you guys. He gets pissed. He gets on his phone. He's like talking hella loud, by the way. Everybody in the hallway can hear him, including one of the people in court who was helping the judge and shit. I forgot his name. Not the bailiff, but somebody else. So he's standing there. He's like, oh, it's like 40 cases on here. I'm gonna be here all fucking day. I don't even know what time I'm gonna be able to come to you. And I'm just standing there like, you know, it is what it is. You take a risk when you come to court. It's either gonna be 5 minutes, or it's gonna be 45 minutes, or it's gonna be 3 hours. You don't never know, right? So go inside, fast forward, go inside, right? The judge starts naming all the people on the list. I said, okay. Not all of them, but some people. He named, one of the people he named, right, was the dude in the hallway yelling. I said, what the hell's going on here? He said, oh, everybody I named, guess what? Your case is dismissed. Your officer didn't even show up. I was like, I'll be damn. Damn. And I didn't even fucking complain. I didn't fucking say nothing. So I was like, damn. So anyway, I said, okay, you know, we keep it moving. So we get up. My officer came. Of course he did. So we go there up to the judge, right? They let the officer speak first. I wish I could tell you. Oh my God. Wait, let me rewind. I'm really trying to keep this shit under 25 minutes. So it was a dude who went before me, right? So he was fighting his ticket because the officer claimed from far away that he could see him texting, which when he showed him the video and picture evidence, I was like, how the fuck could you see him? The dude who was saying who got the ticket said, I didn't text, I wasn't on my phone, you could check. He even said he picked the phone out the window, and the officer was like, nah, I'm not gonna check it, because he was like, I didn't touch my phone, maybe it was the light. But here's what took me out. Y'all know I'm childish, right? So what took me out was, he was like, I asked him, he was like, so you could ask the officer questions after they tell their side and you tell your side, right? So he asked him, he was like, oh, do you want to ask him anything? He's like, yeah, maybe do you think that you were seeing things because like, you know, it's the glare from the sun? And he was like, you know how like when you go outside, right? And you want to see a bunny shaped cloud, and then there's no cloud, you don't see it. But then you keep looking, you're going to see a bunny shaped cloud. I swear to God, it wasn't supposed to be that funny. But I could not. Even the officer laughed, bruh. Like, he laughed for real. And I was like, bruh, I can't. Like, I cannot. I'm sitting there like, I'm trying so hard not to giggle. So I'm like, okay. So the officer, he was like, why are you laughing? This is a real question I'm asking. And then he was like, I'm sorry. I just laughed because of the analogy. So he got off, right? Because he proved that he wasn't in the wrong. So me and my officer go up there. Well, Thick Neck Johnson, I'm calling him. So he come up there and just lie on me. I'm not joking, y'all. He just lied on me. So he goes, well, I realized, no, he goes, the way I was getting on the freeway, right? I'll explain this story to y'all. I'll tell you again after. So he goes, she was getting on the freeway, right? And I saw her coming down fast, and she was in a carpool lane, and she saw me, and she came to a crawl. I was like, and you know I can't hide my expressions, right? So I'm sitting in court like, what the fuck is he talking about? I was like, a crawl? What the fuck is this man talking about? So I was like, wow, so he just gonna lie. Okay. So then he was like, oh, do you want to ask him anything? And I said, yeah. I was like, well, do you not remember me sitting up at the top of the little, it's like a little arch thing, it's not really a hill, before you come down on the freeway to get merge on? I was like, I have my signal on, but nobody will let me over. And when you saw me, you waved me down. Do you not remember doing that? He was like, oh, I don't remember what did or didn't happen before, but I don't remember that. Of course the fuck you don't, Thick Neck. You don't remember shit. You probably don't remember how many tickets you gave out that day or that month. And then he gonna have the nerve to say, well, it was me and a couple of other officers working together on that freeway. Okay, so y'all trying to be the quota. Great. Shut the fuck up. So anyway, so I was like, okay, whatever. So I told the judge my side of the story. I said, number one, that doesn't make sense because I had just gotten into a car accident. And then number two, I was on the way to have surgery that morning. So I would not risk getting a ticket. Number one, I was afraid. I'm still afraid of the freeway a little bit. I was definitely afraid of the freeway. I did not want to get back on. So I think in my mind, I didn't see the carpool lane until I was like, fuck, there's the carpool lane. It was not on purpose. It was not intentional, right? He tried to make it seem like I was just like, I deserve to ride the carpool lane, whatever. Like, no, motherfucker, I was not trying to ride the carpool lane. I was trying to get to the fucking, my parents' house at the time and get to this fucking surgery. So then the judge was like, well, I don't know what time. No, he goes, I showed him the paperwork from the surgery and the accident. So he was like, well, I don't know. I guess he never had surgery. He was like, well, it says you didn't have surgery till 2 o'clock. Yeah, I was like, but yeah, if you ever been to surgery, you got to sit in triage for hours. It's not quick. People think, what? Do you think we just go to the hospital at the time and they like, all right, lay down on the table? No, I got to sit my ass there for hours. Every surgery I've ever been to, right? That's all I've experienced is that. So he was like, well, it doesn't really prove anything and you're guilty, so I still gotta pay the fucking ticket. I'm so pissed. I'm like, listen, nigga, I'm broke. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm broke. Shit. Fuck me, because I ain't getting no jobs. I keep going to interviews. I keep applying. I'm getting tired. I took a break because I'm like, I kept going back to interviews and applying on numerous job websites, and I wasn't getting nothing. And I was starting to feel defeated. So whenever that happens, I need to take a little break, like a week or two, just not applying for anything, just focusing myself, recentering myself, and just trying to make sure I know that I can, move forward in my life and stuff. So, whoo, Chile. Y'all say a prayer for the Thick Neck Johnson. He lied. He likes to lie. But yeah, so this is it for this video, you guys. So sorry I came at you so late in the week. But I will be talking to you guys later. I'm gonna do my best to do a video next week, probably maybe Thursday or Friday, because the beginning of the week is pretty packed for me. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later, and happy Easter if you celebrate Easter, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.